Good morning and happy week, day, whatever day it is for you guys. It's Tuesday for me, or Wednesday. It's Wednesday for me. We're going to do what I eat in a day. I'm going to go ahead and make my coffee and my breakfast, and I'll take you guys and show you what I do there. We did our walking week. I've been exercising more, and we're hoping to just keep it going and hopefully lose some weight. So, yeah. It is cold today, so we are going to do a iced coffee. So I did my espresso maker, and it just has a little pot in there, and I did a shot of espresso. And I'm going to pour it over ice. And then this is the shake I'm using. I'm not plant-based entirely. I'm not plant-based, but this is unbelievably good. This is my favorite protein shake ever right now. But if you don't like this one, Premier Protein is my second. I have several flavors that I like. Pour that over ice. Give it a good mix. But I do like to add like a tablespoon of this coffee creamer. I believe it's 1 point for a tablespoon. This one, there are some you can get that are 0 points for a tablespoon. And then the Owen is 2 points. And I just do a tablespoon. Kind of guess it. And that's coffee. Breakfast, we're gonna have a yogurt bowl with some seeds and some mango. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my mango and get all that ready. Okay, apart from the super weird angle, we are going to put in some plain Greek yogurt. You can use flavored yogurt for this, like the Light and Fit is good. I just want to use plain. So that's what we're doing. And we're doing about a cup, maybe like a little bit less than a cup. Probably just under a cup. I've got my seeds. I'm going to put pumpkin seeds and flax. Flax is good to help you feel full longer, and I like the taste of it. Same with pumpkin seeds. We're going to do 1 tablespoon for 1 point of each. So this is the pumpkin seeds that I got. I've actually weighed this out in the past, and you don't want to fill the tablespoon up because the seeds kind of stick out. So that's about a tablespoon. This is the flax that I'm using. And we're using 1 tablespoon. To sweeten, we're using Maple Grove sugar-free syrup. Probably like 2 tablespoons of that. And a mix. Real good. And we're going to add our mango chunks. Top it off, we're using granola. This is the kind I'm using. It's either 1 point for a quarter cup or 2 points. I will put it on the screen. I have it saved in my phone. Yogurt.
All this for some yogurt?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Making the most simple things to taste so
A quarter cup on top. So that's basically breakfast. Sorry, the lawnmower guys are here, but That's basically breakfast. It's been my breakfast for the last couple of days. You guys know, like before this, I was always eating sourdough with avocado and eggs. I still love that, but I did start back at the gym this week, and to kind of help me, I've been having a lighter breakfast because I tend to go to the gym after breakfast, and then I want my sourdough for lunch because I'm like ravenous. So that's what's been going on. I should say been back to the gym. I've been 2 days, but it's a start at least. So this like yogurt mixture has been so good. When I'm not using Greek yogurt, I use kefir. That is points if you use that. It just makes it more of like a liquidy consistency, and kefir is like more sour, but it's really, really good for your gut. I'm almost out of kefir, so I didn't make it with my breakfast. But you can definitely use kefir. I prefer this that way also because I just like it thinner and like a little more sour. But kefir, I use a half a cup when I'm using that, and it's 2 points on Weight Watchers. I want to say this bowl is 3 points, but it might be 4. I have to double check the granola. I got an ant. We're getting ants, and I'm gonna have to spray. Yeah, I have to double check the granola, but it's either 3 or 4 points for this for breakfast. 1 for the flax, 1 for the pumpkin, the yogurt 0, mango is 0, and however many points for the granola. And I didn't use enough maple syrup. I'm pretty sure 2 tablespoons is 0 points. I think you have to have a 1/4 cup for it to be a point. So that could also change when I put it in. I'm pretty sure it's 0 points. So yeah, 3 or 4 points for breakfast. And then my coffee was 3 points. Like I said, you can get coffee creamers that are 0 points for 1 tablespoon. I have in the past. I believe the Coffee Mate version of hazelnut is 0 points for 1 point. That's just the one that I could get a hold of. I have been drinking hot coffee lately, but it's gotten hot. It's 80 degrees today. So, yeah. I'm gonna get to work and I'll check in with you guys around lunchtime. I wanted to show this because look, I have my coffee, okay, and I made a ring on my tablecloths or placemats that I literally just washed. So then I moved it onto the table and I started making a water ring, and then I was upset because I didn't have my coaster. I had it in the living room on the coffee table, and I just wanted to show it. My best friend made this, and she watches these videos, so I want to show her that I'm actually using it. I use it all the time, but specifically when I have cold drinks because it catches the water and it saves my tables. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. She crocheted it for me last time she was visiting. Isn't that cool? Just big enough for that big old coffee cup. Oh my goodness, it's lunchtime. I am hot. I weed whacked the front yard, and then we put the air conditioners in because it was so hot. Carl wanted me to wait for him, but he has duty, and neither one of us realized it was gonna be 80 degrees, over 80 degrees. It's actually 85. So I just didn't want to wait. And I am woman, hear me roar, so I put them in myself. Tucker's making himself some waffles. I'm making my lunch. After being out in the sun, I definitely want like a summery type meal. So, and I also want a giant salad. So I'm going to make myself a huge like strawberry summer salad. I think it's going to be strawberries. I'm going to put some fat-free feta. This is the dressing I'm going to be using. I'll scan the points in a second. It's been like a while, hot minute since I used that one. For crunch, I don't know what I have. I think I'm going to use Cheez-Its. If you have not used Cheez-Its on salad before, you are 100% missing out. We have the Aldi brand. I believe it's 2 points a serving, and you just like crush them up. Hold on, let me just check the points real quick. I was way off on the Cheez-Its. It's 2 points for 12 crackers, which is like almost half a serving, I think, is 2 points. I think you can have up to like 13 or 14 for 2 points. Yeah, the whole serving is 28 crackers. I'm not putting 28 crackers on a salad, but I do often put a handful, which it's like 12 crackers, and you just like crush them up. Honestly, that's kind of a lot too. Strawberries are 0 points. My fat-free feta is 1 point. My salad dressing is 0 points. So it's 3 points for the salad because lettuce is 0. Let me recap because I'm all over the place. Lettuce 0, strawberry 0, dressing 0. Feta and the Cheez-Its together are 3 points. That's not all I'm having because that won't fill me up. I'm currently toasting, or I just toasted, a slice of sourdough. 65 grams is 5 points. And I'm going to put light cream cheese on there. Sorry, my fan is like right in the phone. Let me move. I've got my stuff all over the kitchen. I'm going to put light cream cheese. This is one's from Trader Joe's. 1 tablespoon for 1 point. And then I'm going to put some smoked salmon. 1 serving is 2 points, which is about 3 slices. So that's going to be my lunch, which rounds me to like 11 or 12 points for lunch. I'll show you guys when it's done. All right, here is lunch. I put a little everything bagel seasoning on there. There's actually only 2 slices of salmon. And then a tablespoon of light cream cheese on my sourdough. And then here is my salad. You got strawberries, feta, the dressing, and then probably like 10 crackers crushed up. Not a whole lot, but just enough to give it a cheesy taste. And then Tucker got me a glass of water. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I had lunch, and then the lady that I get my eggs from stopped by to drop off eggs for me. I always get 2 dozen. So I've got that little one and then this big one. I like fresh eggs. It's like one thing I can easily control and afford is fresh eggs. So I do get them literally every other week. These will last us 2 weeks. And I put them in this little basket. And I leave them on the counter because they're unwashed. And I just wash them right before I use them. You don't want to wash them and have them sit out. If you do wash them ahead of time, you want to store them in the fridge, which washed fresh eggs stored in the fridge will last quite a while. Unwashed eggs on the counter will last up to 3 weeks, and these will be gone before I get more, before we hit anywhere close to the 3-week mark. But yeah, I just like having them on the counter. It's all about manifesting the life you want, right? And one day we will have our own chickens, and those chicken eggs will be on my counter. So there we go. And I saved the cartons for her. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna get the dishes done, and then I think I'm gonna make myself some tea. So yeah. Alright, time for some tea. I'm gonna sweeten it with the sugar-free maple syrup. It's basically what I use to sweeten everything. Remove the teapot. I'm just gonna put about a tablespoon in there. Put it in the bottom because the hot water will help dissipate it. Using 2 tea bags. I've got organic ginger. This is really good for digestion, which I need in the evenings. And it's gross on its own. I'm hoping to one day get used to the flavor, but right now I'm not. And so I like to mix it with a different tea bag, and this is the one I'm using because I'm out of my raspberry bags, but this one's good too. So I've got my teapot. Ooh, overflowed. And you want to pop on a lid so the benefits of the herbs don't escape. So I'm going to let that steep with the lid on for about 10 minutes and clean up my mess. Alrighty, I got my tea steeping, and I got myself a little bowl of blueberries. And I'm going to sit and start The Empress on Netflix because everyone is saying if you love Bridgerton to watch The Empress. I think it's a German show, but it's like dubbed English, or you can watch the original without subtitles or with subtitles. Not dubbed. I always get confused. Dubbed means it's a voiceover, right? Anyway, I think I'm watching the dubbed version. Hopefully it's good, but everyone's saying it's so good. So I'm going to try that until I make dinner. Then we're going to go for a walk because I'm still doing that. Today was my day off from the gym. My arms are killing me. I was debating whether I was going to go or not. Ultimately, while I was weight eating and I couldn't raise my hands above my head, I decided that's enough for today. Which is okay. You're supposed to rest. We're still going to go for our walk. I'm still going to get exercise in. I went Monday and Tuesday, so today will be my off day, and then I'll probably go Thursday and Friday, and then I probably won't go over the weekend. And then we'll do it all again next week. But yeah, I did the Stairmaster yesterday, and my legs don't hurt like they used to, but I also did upper body in the weight room, and my upper arms are just on fire. Like anytime I put them above my head, they hurt so bad. So I'm going to rest them. And when I go back to the gym tomorrow, I'm just going to work on my legs to give my arms a rest. This is Erin several days later. It's actually Tuesday, and I'm editing this a whole week later. Almost a whole week later. I did not go to the gym almost at all after this video. I did try, and I only ended up doing the Stairmaster. I could not lift any weights because of my right arm. I ended up very, very badly injuring, I forget which muscle, it's brachialis or something. It's the muscle that's like in your inner elbow on my right arm. I couldn't extend my right arm for days. It was excruciating. It was so terrible. It's what I get for just like jumping back into it. Like, please don't do that. Like, I understand like frustration and motivation. And when I started going back to the gym, that's exactly how I felt. Like I just wanted to jump back into it. And I lifted weight that I was lifting before I stopped going to the gym. And in the moment it was hard, but it wasn't painful. I didn't realize I injured myself until days later. Even in this video, that I'm editing right now, I'm in pain, but I'm assuming it's just because I haven't exercised in a while. It won't be until 2 days later when the pain in my right arm still has not lessened that I realized I actually hurt myself. It's all good now. I'm all much better now, and I am going back into things very gently. But yeah, I just wanted to say that if you're going to the gym, please be careful. Take your time, build up. I really need to do that in the future. I completely messed up by jumping right back into it. Anyway, back to the video. Like I said, my brain's a little bit fried right now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to sit here and watch some of the TV before we figure dinner out. I'm not quite sure what I'm making yet. I think I have ground turkey, so I'll probably do something with that. Yeah. All right, I've got dinner going, and I wanted to show it to you real quick. I've got a ground turkey that I just made. This is one serving, about 4 ounces uncooked, and this is my sauerkraut. If you guys watched my last video, you know I'm currently obsessed with this. And I'm basically making what I made in that video. So I've got that. I'm going to do a little scoop of cottage cheese into the meat right before it's done, just to kind of like make it cheesy. This is the rest of the package, so like I have leftovers ready for tomorrow. This is the 93% fat free, which is 4 points for 4 ounces. So I've got that going, got my sauerkraut going, and then my base is this cauliflower mashed potatoes that I just made from Trader Joe's, mashed cauliflower. They do have points because it's got like butter and water and stuff in there. I would like to figure out how to make this myself. This is 2 servings of the mashed potatoes, and 1 serving is 1 point, 2 servings is 2 points. So I've got that. Got a big old bowl of broccoli thawing out in the microwave. So That's basically going to be my meal. And it's going to be really good. And I'll show you guys once it's done. And here's dinner. My ground turkey, my broccoli, my sauerkraut. And then underneath all of that is mashed cauliflower. I used a little bit of spray butter on the broccoli. And it's got some cottage cheese right there in the beef. Probably sprinkle a little salt and pepper on the broccoli. But other than that, this is it. I'll go ahead and eat this while I finish watching The Empress. I'm on episode 2, and so far I am intrigued. So we'll see how it goes. It's different vibes than Bridgerton. But it's like really good. It's like really like fun, but like tense, with like little bouts of humor also thrown in there. So a win so far. So I'm gonna go eat and watch that. I already got half the kitchen cleaned up, which is, you know, the goal, but I've got some dishes to do when I'm done eating. Alrighty. Okay. A few episodes into The Empress now, and it's getting very tense and very good. But I'm craving something. And so we're gonna have a popsicle. These are, let me flip the camera around. Up as 1 point for one pop. Wow, look at my hair. 1 point for 1 pop, 2 points for 2, and they come kind of like connected like this. So I'm gonna have 2. That's gonna be my dessert for the evening. Had a very interesting meal. Had a good day today. I feel good about everything I ate. Yeah, this is probably gonna be it. So I'm gonna go watch a little bit more of The Empress and then get ready for bed. I'm actually gonna set up Tucker's new iPhone. This is what we got him for his birthday. Because his phone is like years old. Like, it's so old. And he's been having like a lot of issues with it. So me and Carl got him, look at this color red. It's so nice. I couldn't tell you what it is. SE or something. Let me see. iPhone SE. I let Carl handle this part. But again, he's on duty. And Tucker wants this thing to work, and we're not going to see Carl until tomorrow night. So I think I'm going to try to set it up myself. Fingers crossed. If it starts to have issues, I'm just going to let Carl handle it. But I am going to sit here for a second and give that a shot. And then I'm going to eat my popsicles and finish watching this episode of The Empress before I get ready for bed. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this What I Eat in a Day on Weight Watchers. If you don't like sauerkraut or anything else I had today, I am sorry. Substitutions are everybody's best friend. So I urge you to try to substitute things. Also give kefir a shot. Like the yogurt thing I had this morning. Instead of Greek yogurt, I use kefir, which is really, really good for your gut. I'm very much into reading about the gut microbiome and all of that. I guess that started when I started making sourdough bread. And that led to kefir. And then that's ultimately what urged me to pick up sauerkraut the first time. Although if you watch my last video, you know I went on like a little emotional journey for that. Which a couple of you guys related to. So I'm kind of glad I shared that. And I am sorry if you related to that story in some way, because it was kind of a sad one. But I hope you feel how I feel about it now, which is a lot better. If any of that makes sense. I think I'm very tired. Anyway, that's it for you guys. That's it for tonight. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Holy cow. Like, it's pretty crazy to think that I started posting on this, like, I think consistently probably a year ago, or like relatively, you know me, relatively consistent about a year ago. And now we're almost to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it. I can't wait to get to 1,000. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. All I know is that I'm like in the YouTuber. I'm a partner, I think it's supposed to. I don't know. I've got to do my research. All I know is that when you hit 1,000, some things are supposed to happen, and I'm excited about it. So if you have not subscribed, please do so. And I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any ideas of what I should be doing in my next video, please let me know. Otherwise, it's going to be a what I eat in a day or some crazy weekly thing that I'm doing, like my walk challenge. Maybe I'll take you guys to the gym for a week. That might be fun. Hold my arm out right now. It hurts though. So I think I might take a bath with some Epsom salts for a good bed tonight. Alrighty, bye. Love ya.